Yo, welcome back to the College Cooking Show. Guys, I'm excited because tonight we're doing 20-minute Asian ribs. Woo! Let's get cooking. I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah. Alright guys, so for these ribs, it's pretty basic, pretty standard. What we're going to do for our dry rub, it's going to be brown sugar, allspice, chili powder, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of ginger, powdered ginger. So your standard dry rub for most meats is going to be brown sugar and then chili powder and probably some onion powder, some garlic powder, some mustard powder maybe. So to make this a little more Asian, we're going to go with allspice. If you have Chinese 5-spice, that's going to work beautifully. And then that ginger powder in there just to kind of mix things up. If you have some Szechuan peppercorns, I just ran out. I thought I had some stock. That would be fantastic. Crush some of those up, a little Szechuan pepper in there. And then for our sauce, like your standard barbecue sauce, we're gonna follow the same steps. We're gonna have a ketchup base. We're gonna use some of our dry rub in there to season it, and then some apple cider vinegar. But then to make it Asian, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some hoisin sauce, and I'm gonna use some soy sauce. So that's gonna make our Asian little kick, little flair to it. It's gonna be delicious, nice and super sticky when we put it on the broiler to finish it. And it's all gonna take just 20 minutes. How? Because we're gonna use a pressure cooker. If you don't have one of these, don't worry, you can still follow these same steps, but you're gonna do it in the oven. It's gonna be around like 2 to 3 hours at 250 in the oven. I'll get the exact oven directions for you guys in the description. Enough talking, let's get started cooking. First things first, we have our nice slab of ribs here. As you can see on the back, you have this shiny membrane. We have to take that off. Very easy to do. What you're gonna wanna get is a paper towel. Get under that membrane, get a little bit that you can grip with, and just start to pull. And you'll be able to see it's gonna come right up. Perfect. Once your membrane is taken off, pat everything dry. That's gonna make sure that our dry rub adheres nicely. And of course, every rub needs salt. I forgot to put some salt in, but you're gonna need a good amount of salt in this rub. This is gonna be like candy when it cooks. It's gonna be oozing, it's gonna be bubbling. Ooh! Try not to make a huge mess. Sometimes the rubs can go everywhere. And make sure you leave a little bit in your bowl. I don't know, about 1/4 cup, because we're gonna use that as our base for our barbecue sauce. Oh fuck, I'm fucking spilling! I'm spilling! I'm getting brown sugar all over my kitchen. That's alright, it's a good thing I have a Swiffer. Okay, so now our ribs are cut, and we're gonna put it into our pressure cooker. Make sure you're gonna have one of these in there. Make sure that this is folded on the low setting, and put it down first, because we're gonna put some liquids in there. This is some fruity, sweet, berry, like, strawberry, like, infused beer. Very, very sweet. This is replacing pineapple juice. Usually I make this with pineapple juice. I forgot to get it, but you can use any kind of apple juice. Orange juice, pineapple juice, something just with sweetness. That's gonna help get this nice flavor on our ribs that we're looking for, and then also some apple cider vinegar. We need some twang in there, and then also just some water again, just to get a little bit more steam in there, a little bit more liquid. I've just batched up here my mortar and pestle, some garlic and some ginger, some fresh garlic. That's gonna go in the bottom of our pan too, and that's it. That's all it takes. Then we can go right in with our rib racks, and don't worry if they're kind of stacked on top of each other, that's not gonna matter. We're gonna set it to pressure cook for 25 minutes. Bang, we can set that aside. While it's doing its thing, let's get started on our sauce. The sauce is very easy. The kitchen's a little bit of a mess right now, guys. It's a little bit of a mess. It's a little bit of a mess. Oh shit. Bang, saucepan on stove. Now I have to adjust my cameras. This is a one-man show, ladies and gentlemen. Can these do this camera? That wasn't recording? Fuck! We're gonna make our sauce. I don't know, you guys, these cameras are I'm not sure what got captured. This video is still gonna be bomb. This recipe is fucking amazing. It's gonna taste delicious. I think it's all gonna work out. Have faith. As long as that camera's on, as long as this camera's on, we're happy. This is just a bonus. It's the eye in the sky. Oh well, it's not always on. Sometimes he fucking goes to sleep. The rest of that rub goes in about, yeah, I'd say about 1/4 cup. Alright, so I have a clove of garlic, about finger size like that, but much ginger. I'm just gonna batch that up. Let's see if this fucking camera can see it this time. Beautiful, that can go right in on top. Okay, and then right away we're gonna hit it with our apple cider vinegar. Yep, that's the sound you wanna hear. We got some heat going. Just enough vinegar to cover all the spices and the sugar. That's all you need, and then give that a stir. And then we're gonna go in with the next layer, which is some Worcestershire sauce. A few sprays of that. Next, soy sauce. Same amount, probably 1/2 tablespoon, maybe a little more. That's a little bit more than 1/2 tablespoon. That's all right. Hoisin sauce. This is a thicker sauce, so we're gonna use a little bit more of this. 1, 2, and hoisin sauce is strong. It's very umami flavor, a little bit sweet. That's really gonna give us richness and depth to this sauce, and a nice deep color too. Ketchup now is just gonna complete this. It's gonna give us all the body, the thickness of the sauce. So just go about 1/2 cup. Stir that in. Now look at that. Now it's starting to look like a barbecue sauce. Now it's nice and thick. Beautiful. That's a beautiful sauce. Let me give it a taste. Oh, fantastic. Good spice, good balance. It was finished off though with a little bit of honey, a little sweetness at the end. I like a little honey barbecue. Woo! That is it. That's how easy it is to make the sauce. It's been 25 minutes. Oh man, look at that. Look at all that moisture. Look at all that steam coming out. Smells amazing. Oh, fuck, that's hot. Fuck! Alright, we're gonna give it a second. I'm gonna let it cool. These are falling off. Look at that. Look at that bone. Look at that bone. We're losing bones. We're losing bones here. Beautiful ribs. We're gonna paint the barbecue sauce all over and then stick them under the broiler just to get a nice crisp char on the outside to finish these off. They're good right now. You can eat this, melts in your mouth, fall off the bone ribs. But I want that little bit extra touch in the oven. Good to go. This sauce is something we have all this beautiful cooking liquid in here, some of the fat from the ribs, the leftover vinegar, and that beer that we cooked it in. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that, just about a quarter of a cup. Look at that, and put it right into the sauce. We're gonna stir that in. Just another level of flavor in there. That's gonna be nice. And then we're gonna glaze this one more time at the end. Let's check on the ribs. Okay, they're just bubbling up. They're looking good. They're ready to go. Let's take those puppies out. God, this is fucking looking delicious. Oh, boys. Sesame seeds garnish. Right on top. You know what? I'll put this on a cutting board because we're going to pull them apart anyway. Some space. Fuck, that's hot. Time for the pull. Look, look. Just that. Fall off the bone. Fall off the bone. Okay, we're going to use a butter knife. Just get the meat from one of those ribs. It's going for a bite. Very hot. Holy shit, that's hot. But it's so juicy. It's going down my esophagus. Look at that moisture. Look at that. Delicious, perfectly cooked. You can't go wrong. Get our pressure cooker. You can't fuck it up. 25 minutes. You're gonna have juicy, moist, delicious ribs. You get that zing, the apple cider vinegar, you get that hoisin sauce, nice Asian flair in there. These are delicious. My hands are a mess now. These are incredible. They're so easy to do. It can be a crowd pleaser. Look at these. Fall off the bone ribs. You can't beat that. I'll see you next time on the College Cooking Show. I'm Chef Donny. Peace.